One of the things that often gets asked of me is, how do I make this decision? Making a decision is very difficult. Sometimes there are a lot of factors to be considered. Whether we marry this person, take a new job, move to a new town, have another child, there's not an absolute. A lot of decisions have to be made with a lot of wisdom and the facts all laid out. So what I recommend is something I learned a long time ago in creative writing in high school. Write a page and just write down all your thoughts and feelings and the words that come to mind about that whole idea of this decision, the pros and the cons. That's the next step. Dividing a piece of paper in half, put the pros on one side and think of everything you can think of, the reasons why this would be a good idea. And then the cons on the other side of all the things that would be drawbacks to this decision. Including in those cons, we always want to make sure the cost and the payoff of the decision, but also the people involved. We have a lot of people in our lives that can be very affected by the decisions that we make. Primarily, we need to consider the people that we care for. Our children, our spouse, maybe an elderly parent. They will be affected by the decisions that we make, so make sure you write down how that will affect them in a positive or a negative way, because that's part of the consideration of making a responsible decision. If you're a person of faith, what God says about something or how the Spirit leans to make you feel some way, those are all factors of a decision. So talking to someone, maybe a pastor or a counselor, someone whose spiritual advice you recommend, those are the good people to go to when you're making a big decision, and ask them if there's anything about this decision that they would want you to think about or consider or shy away from. And that way you can respect their input as well. Making a decision is something we do every day, the small ones and the big ones, but I hope this is a practical way that you can apply when the decisions have consequences and really positive impact on your life.